Alright, so this is like the first Japan vlog. I did one last night. I ended up having to delete it because it was just I used my phone because I said when I was in Japan last time I used my tablet and I broke my tablet like an idiot. So and I'm still waiting for Jose to fix it. And he didn't get a chance to fix it before we left. But this is the first actual back in Japan vlog. And so far it's been pretty cool. It's kind of cool seeing, Christmas in Japan because the courtyard at the hotel we're at is all decorated and stuff, and the lobby has like a Christmas tree in it, and I knew they had Christmas in Japan. It wasn't one of those things like, oh, I didn't know they did that. I did know they did Christmas in Japan. It's just when you see it like in person, it's kind of really like wow, like we went there's a department store directly across the street from us. And then there's the mall, which is connected by the Skyway. And every time we go in the mall, which we went in the mall a lot yesterday, just looking for food, but every time we go in the mall, there's Christmas music playing. And it's just like, ooh, that's so cool. They're playing Christmas music. So I was kind of hoping to hear, because I have a whole Japanese playlist here on my phone. Let me show you. I have a whole Japanese Christmas music playlist. So titled Christmas Zoo. But y'all see that? Ding dong, another Christmas. Hurry Christmas. Isuka no Merry Christmas. I think Christmas. Last Exile. Pitari Shiari Xmas. Pitari Shitari Christmas. That song. So I have like some J-pop Christmas hits. So it's kind of cool to see Christmas stuff in Japan. It's like, ooh, it's so cool. So there's that. I miss my forest in Shogakukan. Like, I don't mind the hotel we're staying at. It's just okay. But I miss the forest in Shogakukan. And I miss Moritown. I wonder what Moritown's doing. I kind of want to go over to Moritown. We're gonna have to go up that way anyway, because there's this the hot pot spot we went to before when we were here before, because it was close to where we were staying. So we want to go back to that particular hot pot place. I know Jose's kind of like, well, you want to try another one? I'm like, they don't have that risotto. Because there was some risotto they had at that spot, and it was knocking. It was so knocking. I can't even talk about how knocking it was with words that make sense. And yes, I found a juice machine last night. TST New York. They need to bring this to the U.S. Because Lord knows it's delicious. It's delicious. I found another juice machine because we were wandering around some weird street. Kind of fell into like a little mini red light district because all these like creepy, shifty looking dudes were hanging out front. And then they had all these pictures, all these girls and stuff. I was like, what are we doing? Because we went out late for dinner because Jose was waiting for a coworker and dude had just came in last night, and dude fell asleep and didn't tell anybody. So he came in and fell asleep, and he's like, "Oh, Japan rookie mistake. Like, you a pro. You only been here twice." So, but he was like, "Dude went to sleep." So he probably went to sleep. So we ended up leaving like kind of late. Like the mall was closing. They closed at like 9. So the mall was closing. We ended up wandering around aimlessly for food, and we ended up at some Indian spot. Of all the things to eat in Japan, right? Indian food. So it was pretty knocking. Their cheese naan was real delicious. I was kind of like, yeah. So there is a, speaking of food, there's a spot in the mall, and I think I'm gonna go there today. They do okonomiyaki, so I'm gonna go get me some okonomiyaki. Probably, if not today, then I don't know. There's a place we passed, and I was trying to find it yesterday. That had little mini donuts. I gotta find where that went, because that looked like it had the potential to be knocking. Not that I'm around like 2 or 3 Krispy Kremes. I'm like, Krispy Kreme. You gotta get those when they're fresh out of the grease, because if you don't get those out of the grease, they just kind of like ill. So, I want to go to the mini donut place. Was like an independent place, and I know I saw it it was either in the mall or around the mall. So I don't know. I'm going to find them too. Um, I'm also around a. It's not the 7-Eleven. See, man, I don't mind Tachikawa, but like it's not Akishima. Like I liked Akishima. I liked Akishima a lot. So, but I guess I'll take Tachikawa since that's all I'm getting offered. Um, my husband was on a budget, so we couldn't stay at the farthest end, which is like, boo, boo, budgets suck. I'm gonna be sad. This is almost gone. I'm gonna be real sad. I'm also about to go find me another juicer sheet and get like 12 of them. There's like two, just like I said, that one juicer sheet that was down there, real shady block. I doubt they'll be like having shady dudes. I don't want to walk around there by myself. But so these creepy dudes looking like y'all that try to come in here like, no, I'm trying to not be on this block because this block is kind of horrifying. Jose's like, this isn't scary. I'm like, all right, man, I wouldn't be walking around here by myself at night. You might feel free, but no, I wouldn't do that. But I know it was a juice machine that had this. One was down the scary block, another was down like it was coming out of the scary block. But there is a grocery store in the mall. It's not 7-Eleven. It's I forget what it was. I don't remember. But it was actually just as nice as the 7-Eleven in Morrietown. So I can't complain. I can't hate on it. So there's that. I'm not getting on Pon. I'm like disappointed. There was a little kid show I used to watch in the morning. I just finished watching and I feel like an emotional basket case. Like, I don't know what it was called, but it was like an anime, like a 70s anime. This Dutch boy and his grandfather were going to go, they were walking around somewhere, I guess to try to sell their wares or something in a town. And this other guy was coming to the same town to sell his wares, but like he had this dog pulling this cart full of heavy stuff, and the dog was like struggling to walk and like get his life together. So dude started beating on the dog. I'm thinking of my dog at the house in Florida. I'm thinking of Shyla. And I'm like crying, like, oh my god, this dog is getting abused. This is horrible. I mean, like crying. Like I'm in the situation like with this dog, crying that this dog is getting tortured. So finally, the guy has enough of the dog, and he ends up like unhitching him from the heavy thing and just throwing him on the side of the road to die. And like the little boy is looking for, I guess that was his dog at some point, and the dog ran away. I'm coming in kind of late on this story, so I don't know. So he's talking to some people and they're like, oh, or no, he was walking around trying to find a dog to see if the dog wandered into this town. And he hears a little girl talking to her mother, talking about, I guess, it was some dog dead on the side of the road, mommy. And she was like, her mom was, I guess, was like, oh, well, that's horrifying. Let's keep it moving. So the little boy hears this from the little girl in the town and he goes to get his grandfather because I guess they were done with whatever they were doing. And they run out and they see the dog on the side of the road. He wasn't dead, but he was like barely clinging to life. And I'm like real crying at this point. So, like, I don't know, they take the dog back to their house or whatever, and they try to nurse it, and it ends with like the little boy sleep in a pile of hay, and the grandfather put like a blanket over him, and like they were like, basically that's it. So if that comes on tomorrow morning, which I hope it does, because I don't like a cliffhanger. I want to watch that to see where it went. Because I was crying, like bad crying. So I was like, I was crying like I was in this situation. So it was horrifying. And then I don't know what I'm watching now. It's some other kids show that's on. I got it on super loud. But they had these little kids all dressed up all cute and they were dancing and they were like little, like 2-year old, like little, like they were barely out of chibi stage, because that's what I call babies. I call babies chibis. They were barely out of chibi stage. They were just starting to be at the wobble stage where you just be like, you barely know how to stand and you just kind of like, what's going on? Because like, I don't know. So they were all dressed up all cute, and it was just like, oh, they got something with Santa Claus on, and they gonna they talk, oh, wake up Santa. It's too much cute. I can't do it. It's like the last time we were here, the last time we were in Japan, I was coming back from, I think, meeting my friend Hiroko in Kichijoji, and I guess elementary school let out, and there were all these little kids with these little white hats on in their little school uniforms, and it was it was so painfully cute, and I went to take a picture of them and then like hug all of them. Like, yo, they're so cute, but I can't go around taking pictures of people's kids and hugging people's kids. I'm like some random chick. How does it look? He's like, oh, I love you. It's like, okay, random crazy lady, please don't hug us and stuff. So it's an unacceptable level of cuteness around here. I can't, especially with the small kids. Like the teenagers, they aight, but the little kids, they just put them in those hats and make them dress up as little, I don't know, like they look like little dinosaurs, some of them, and some of them are just like, I don't even know, but it was so cute. I'm just like, oh, this is just unacceptably adorable. So please stop making your tiny children so cute, because it's just not nice. Well, it is nice, but it's too nice. It's too cute. I can't do that much cute in one lump sum. So it's got to be a limit to the amount of cute going around. So if I go out today and I see some elementary school kids, I'm gonna be fit to be tied. No! You're gone. Why did you leave me? Why? Ah. Why did you leave me, TT? No. No! Why? This is cruelty. This is cruel and unusual. And you know what? Before I leave Japan, I want to find like a case of these, or just bump rush the Ayaten factory and just put my mouth, like, just pour it into my mouth. Just pour it, just give me an IV, hook the IV to my veins, and let's just take me to America, because y'all do not even know how delicious this is. There is no amount of words I could use that I'm choking up that could make coherent sense about how knocking T's Tea New York apple is. They have a bunch of other flavors because I follow them on Facebook after the first time I came to Japan. But y'all be playing with this tea. It's just too delicious. So I had to hit a juice machine. Remember when I did the last vlog before we left for Japan? I said that my Suica card was invalid after 3 months. I don't know where my husband got his bad information from, but apparently the Suica card is good for 10 years. If you don't use your Suica card in 10 years, it's just dead, and don't expect them to reimburse you. So, um, yeah, so I'm going to see if my Suica card, because I think the last time before I left Japan in the summer, I think that Suica card still had like, I want to say $7, $8 on it. I think like 6 or 7. I don't think it was 8. It was like $7. So, and this was like 160 yen. So I'll blow some of my Suica money on because it's that noggin. So ain't no shame in my game. So I need to find some food. Cause my husband left. He had to leave early, and he still left late, but he had to leave early. So I got to figure out what I want to eat for breakfast. There's some place that sold like French toast, but I'm not really into French toast. But I might try some Japanese French toast. It's kind of by the train station. I kind of don't feel like going out, and it's cold. My feet are freezing, so I don't know if I feel like venturing out right now. I might venture out a little later and do that. But yeah, so far it's been pretty rad. I don't know what I want to do today. It's like a cross between going to Book Off, because I found there is a Book Off over here, and I found Book Off is a bookstore that when my husband used to travel to New York, and I was with him when he used to travel to New York, I was wandering around one day and just wandering around to see what was around. We were near Bryant Park, and I was just wandering around, and I had left Kinokuniya because Kinokuniya bookstore is a good bookstore, but Kinokuniya be kind of pricey. So I was wandering, and I found another Japanese bookstore called Book Off, and I used to call it Off Book because my brain likes to reverse stuff every now, like it likes to reverse stuff a lot, but I found Book Off and walked in, and my mind was blasted immediately. I was like, their prices were a lot better than Kinokuniya, and I was just like, ooh, I like this store a lot better. But um sorry, I'm looking at my T's T. I was like EO10, something like that here. I can get a EON. I don't know. Either way. Sorry about that. But so I went in there. They had the box set of Little Women, the DVD, the anime Little Women that I grew up being late for school watching, because that was my shot back in the day. And they had that, but it was like $200, and I don't have $200 to be blowing on anime that I wasn't sure I could play in a DVD player. So, but they have a giant Book Off down here. They have a record store. Um, it's not H&M, it's HMV or something like that. And I've seen that in the United States back when we used to have CD stores and stuff, but they still do CDs and stuff here. So I want to see if I can't find me some Nico Damashi. I went into another record CD whatever store in the mall, and they didn't have it. They were like, we don't have it. And I'm like, damn it. Um so I want to see if they have some Nico Damashi, or at a low have the Juan's Historical Best DVD, which I also can't play. And they need to have that for cheap because that's been going around since like the late 90s, early 2000s. I think the late 90s though. So hopefully somebody has that sitting on a shelf somewhere. But I don't know if I want to do that today or if I want to go to Closet Child in Shinjuku. I haven't made up my mind yet. I don't know. That's kind of a jaunt. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But I need to get some food in my life first. And I'll have to do that no matter where I go. The food is down by the mall and them. So we will just do that. We'll just figure it out slowly but surely. So this is getting to be 20 minutes almost, actually 17:52. But that is all I have for now. I don't have anything super snazzy. It's a Monday morning. I think it's a Monday morning. Yeah, because yesterday was Sunday. Jet lag messes with your brain and the time space continuum. So I'll check y'all guys later. Later.